How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another Versus on the channel. Today we have a player who's kind of reignited the flame underneath his feet in Hazard. This season he's been on form, and we have a player who always seems to be on form in Marco Reus. So it's about the left mids, the left wingers, the left forwards, wherever you want to play them. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, even game codes, lads, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89, get yourself a discount. Every single link you'll need is right there in the description below. As you see, the base card stats on screen, and the theme cards have returned. Hazard with the blue, Reus with the yellow. Honestly, I wish theme cards were on 17. I would buy every single one. In terms of pace, shooting and passing, for Hazard, 93, 90, 89. Whereas Reus has 94, 91, and 92. In terms of dribbling, Hazard is actually better, 95 to 93. Defending, that is Reus's. And physical, again, that is Reus's. Let's get on the in-games. So moving on in the in-games, and lads, you can see these are very similar cards. Look at the acceleration, 92 for Reus, 96 for Hazard. Sprint speed, 95 for Reus, 89 for Hazard. Very, very high. In terms of strength, Reus did win that category. Skill attributes, like I was saying, these are very similar cards. Where there is dark greens, there is dark greens. Where there is oranges, there is oranges. Where there are reds, there are reds. And in terms of skill moves and weak foot, 4-star for each card. High to medium workers for Hazard, medium to medium for Reus. Meaning that Hazard's movement is a little bit better because he's always on the attack. He's always looking to get in behind. One through ball is away like the clappers. If you play him at left forward, he'll be in behind the defense. He'll be hovering around that striker zone. And this time, he was in the striker zone. Gets the ball, flick up, easy as you like. Easy as your bloody like. A bicycle kick into the back of the net. That should be on the pros, bicycle kick skills, and that should win the versus because that was just impeccable, but it's not going to, lads. It's not going to cut it. Whereas the pros with Hazard, we have the speed. He is a very, very fast. 93 pace to his base card stats. He's not quite as fast as Reus, but this card is rapid. Acceleration, sensational. Leading at that top speed, I think it was 89. Very, very fast. Like I was saying, the movement, sensational. He's always on the last man. Like you seen there, the through ball going to Hazard. Hazard hits the bar. And that was unfortunate about Hazard because he did miss a lot of opportunities. I just wish he was a little bit more clinical in front of goal. He would have scored more. If he was even clinical in terms of assisting, he would have assisted even more. As you see, he's kind of dribbling highlighted there. In the background, his wing play, impeccable, impeccable. That was hard to say. And his con is that he's weak. He does feel weak. If he does get touched, he will lose the ball. Whereas Reus, he is quite strong and he can't hold his own. In terms of price, $520 on the Xbox, $660 on the PlayStation. Like I did say, 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high to medium work rates. Let's move on to Marco Reus. Now, Marco Reus is sensational. I love this card because he can basically do everything on the game apart from the 5-star skills. In terms of pros with this card, you got the speed. He is so fast. Whereas Hazard was very fast, this card seems even faster. The agility comes into play, so this card feels very agile, very evasive, meaning that you can skip in and out of challenges. Whereas Hazard was a ghost last season, Reus is a ghost this one on the game. And I mean that in a good way because you can ghost past players. That's the kind of context I mean that in. Shooting, sensational. This card is clinical in front of goal. He can score goals, whereas Hazard wasn't quite as clinical as I would have wanted him to. And he's dribbling. Whereas Hazard's dribbling is very good, Reus's seems even better, despite Hazard's dribbling stats being better than Reus's. And in terms of overall rating, Hazard is higher than Reus, but honestly, this Reus card seems so damn OP as you see him get the ball, move in and out of challenges, ghost in the area, and he does win the penalty. The unfortunate thing about this card is if you haven't won it by now, you will never win it because this 91 card, the FUTTIES card, is untradeable and it was only available via the FUTTIES Cup. So unfortunately, if you haven't got this card in your club, you'll have to fork out millions for his previous card, the 90 rated card I think it is, or the 89 rated card, I'm not too sure, but you'll have to fork out millions for that man of the match. Anyways, that was Reus, that was Hazard. Let's get in the endgame stats. So with these cards and lads, I give them free games and free games only to show their class. Reus did Hazard really didn't. He wasn't great. In terms of goals scored, 3 for Hazard, not too bad in 3 games. 5 for Reus, so Reus was much better in that category. Assists made, surprisingly 0 for either card, and that is because I wanted to dribble the ball into the net. That is what I was trying to do. I'm doing that. Dribbles completed, 45 for Hazard, 46 for Marco Reus. Passes completed, it was less than the dribbles. 21 for Hazard, 30 for Reus. And in terms of match rating, Hazard surprisingly got a 9.1 in a game where he scored 2 goals. Reus got a 9.2 in a game where he scored 2 goals. So in every single category, apart from assists made, Reus did win. So there's only one winner in this versus. That is Marco Reus. But unfortunately, there will be a loser as well. That is you guys. If you can't afford, well, I say afford, if you weren't able to obtain this Marco Reus card, unfortunately you won't be able to have him. And if you can't afford his 89 or his 90, whatever that man the match card is, you won't be able to get this Marco Reus and experience how good Reus actually can be on this game. So unfortunately, that goes against Reus, but undoubtedly, Reus wins this versus massively. So lads, I hope you have enjoyed this versus. If you have, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Your support is always massively appreciated. Subscribe if you are new around here. As always lads, I will catch you all next time.